So this one is with the click track. Here we go.
Yep, we're on. Hi everyone, welcome to the studio. It's Martin from Meyer Records. I hope wherever you are in the world, it's all working out and you're making great music as ever in your own recording spaces. You are very welcome into mine. Now, I've been pretty busy these last few weeks. I've been blessed with some fantastic jobs, from audiobooks to recording some acoustic artists, some instrumentalists, which has been really, really cool. I've been recording the classical guitar, which was a new one for me, and it took a bit of getting used to initially, but we're getting there, and this particular record I'm working on is sounding really nice so far. So that's been keeping me pretty occupied during this sort of back to life feeling here in the UK. In today's video, though, I'd like to talk about the difference between recording music to a click track and the difference to get that human feel instead. So let's discuss that. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about allowing that piano and singer-songwriter sort of, is that the other way around? The singer-songwriter playing the piano, you know what I mean? To perform the song live, giving that human emotion. Now, let's all agree here for a second, and you can, obviously it's your own opinion, you can disagree, but when a singer-songwriter who plays, for example, the piano, sits in front of the piano and performs that song, my personal feeling is that they will do a better job at conveying their message, their telling their story, if you like, if they play it without that click, click, click in the background in their headphones. You know what I'm saying, when you play to a metronome fixed timing. As a musician myself, the amount of times when I've gone to record a song, and maybe you've done the same thing, and you sit down and you've got your lyric sheet, although you know those lyrics because it means everything to you, and you play it without the metronome or the click track in your headphones, and you just can do it, and it just comes with emotion. And yes, it's not in time, but it just works better. You tell that story better. Now, I've been working with an artist recently, and they came to me and said, look, Martin, I want to record these songs. I've got 3 or 4 of them now, which I've worked on during the last 12 months. So they've had time during the lockdown. And I don't know whether I should play with a click or whether I should play with with my own heart, my own feeling, my own pace. And my initial answer, and I'm thinking now as a producer, as more as the recordist, I'm thinking play to a click. They had mentioned they want to add stuff later, i.e. percussion, maybe bring in some strings, some piano parts, guitar parts, etc. And my recordist, let's make life easy technique was, let's just record it to a click. You can add stuff to it later. And then they said to me, yeah, but when I play my songs at home, just like I know, you feel better when there's not a click. You can pause at certain parts in the song when there's no, forever metronome. And so I got to that feeling of like, you know what, I completely agree. Forget what I just said about the click track. Let's get you in the studio and let's record some parts. Now, what I'm going to do now in this video is show you the difference between recording a song with a click track and recording a song without the click track. And I'll perform the song, one with the click, one without. So you'll hear a part of it with the feeling which I believe is better, which is without the click, and then one with the click, and you can then make your own decision to see what you think. So let's set up the piano and bear with me with this. Hopefully there'll be an outcome which you can sort of see for yourselves the difference, and we can evaluate after that. So let's start recording. So, okay, as you can see, I've set up my tracks in Pro Tools. I've got a vocal, I've got my piano left and right, and they indicate 2 microphones on the acoustic piano. And here is the piano. It's a Yamaha U1A, and I have a U87 microphone for my vocal, and I have two C414 AKG microphones on the piano left and right. So just a basic setup, to be honest, in terms of miking up, but enough to give you hopefully a demonstration. It's not the sound I'm looking for here, just want to indicate it's the feel. So let's start recording.
So this one is with the click track. Here we go.
I never knew what to say, and I didn't know how to play the game of me and you. I couldn't look you in the eyes, we never said goodbye, yet I was holding on and waiting for the day for you to walk through the door. I'm dancing in the rain, it's you I'm looking for.
Okay, so this one is going to be just me playing, no metronome. So let's have a listen to this. No pressure.
I never knew what to say, and I didn't know how to play the game of me and you. I couldn't look you in the eyes, we never said goodbye, yet I was holding on. I'm waiting for the day for you to walk through the door. I'm dancing in the rain, it's you I'm looking for, and I hope you know I wish you knew.
So could you hear the difference? It was a very brief demonstration, but me personally, I could hear and feel, because obviously I was performing as well, that the human version was a lot more sincere and at the pace of the person telling the story, the songwriter, the singer. The recorded version with the click track still works. It doesn't it's not like, oh God, that's awful, personally speaking. It just gives a different feeling and in a way a little more robotic, but you have to get to certain bases, i.e. finish certain lyrics at certain points. They both have their needs, and for me, when I produce a song, the artist I'm working with at the moment, we've decided to kind of do a bit of both. So the introductions, maybe the middle eights, are completely human, because sometimes they're just more a piano and a vocal or a guitar and a vocal with some light accompaniments eventually. But you can get away with that human feel as such. And I say get away lightly, I mean you can do the human feel more easily, but when we know there's going to be orchestration or there's going to be drums, more percussion stuff going on, a bass, that's when we get the click going in the door. So when it comes to that part of the song, it's all automated and we can go in time and go back and forth, if you like, to make it work. Personally, I think that's the way most things are done. If you listen to good records, they're, to me, only ever good records if you feel the record. Now, I'm not trying to get all space agey here. I'm all with, constraints and what you have to try and do within time limits. But for me, a good storyteller tells it how it is and not how it should be, if you like. It's hard to put an analogy on it, to be honest, but I hope you know what I'm saying. And I hope this video has given you a bit of an insight for you to make your own decision next time you record. Yes, we want to get to the end game. You want to finish your song. You want to just get it out there, or just say, tick, I've finally recorded that song I wrote years ago. But when you do go to record, now hopefully you can decide, do I want to keep this human? Do I want to keep this a little bit more produced? And I suppose they're the differences in a way. But anyway, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, feel free to leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. And yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Cheers. All the best.